Cup qualifying preview, Ivory Coast vs Seychelles, prediction, team news, lineups. Ivory Coast will get their CAF World Cup qualification campaign underway this week when they take on the Seychelles at Stade Olympique Alassane Ouattara in Abidjan on Friday evening. Ranked 9th among all African teams according to FIFA, Ivory Coast come into this competition as the favorites to win this group and to go on to reach the 2026 FIFA World Cup main draw. Match preview. The Elephants missed out on qualification by 2 points in the last edition of the World Cup, beaten by Cameroon, who went on to deny Algeria a spot in the premier international football tournament in the final round of qualifying. However, the hosts have been much improved since then, having reached the last 16 of the CAF African Nations Championship earlier in the year and finishing second in their group in the AFCON qualifiers, which they participated in despite earning automatic qualification as the host nation. Ivory Coast are now unbeaten in their last 3 matches, including back-to-back 1-1 draws in 2 friendly matches last month against South Africa and Africa's highest-ranked side, Morocco. The Elephants are heavily fancied to win this match, as they boast an excellent record of only 1 loss in their last 10 matches on their home patch while drawing 3 and winning 6 in that time. Meanwhile, Seychelles are expected to find it difficult in this one as they come into the match following 3 consecutive losses in the CAF Cup back in July, conceding 9 goals in that time. While the visitors managed a 1-0 win over Bangladesh in a friendly match back in March, that was the only victory they have earned in their last 50 matches in all competitions dating back to 2016. Seychelles were beaten 4-2 in their last match by Zambia, marking their 5th consecutive home defeat, though the one positive they could take from the match was that it was the first time they scored 2 goals in a home game since January 2020 when they drew 2-2 against Mauritius. The Pirates are the 2nd lowest ranked team in Africa behind Somalia and failed to qualify for the upcoming African Cup of Nations when they lost 3-1 to Lesotho in the preliminary round last year. Team news. Ivory Coast have class throughout the pitch, and Wilfried Zaha is likely to spearhead the hosts' attack alongside Nicolas Pepe and Sebastian Haller. Ali's Frank Kessie is expected to partner Jean-Michel Seri in the engine room, with Ibrahim Senghor occupying the holding role in front of the defense. Ralph Jean-Louis, on the other hand, faces something of a crisis, with players reportedly boycotting training sessions ahead of the upcoming matches. Among the players spotted in the camp were goalkeeper Jerome Dingwall, defender Jones Joubert and midfielders Brandon Labrosse and Elijah Tambou. Ivory Coast possible starting lineup: Vohuo, Aurier, Bailey, Deli, Conan, Kessie, Seri, Senghor, Pepe, Haller, Zaha. Seychelles possible starting lineup: Dingwall, Esther, Joubert, Marie, Brioche, Melanie, Labrosse, Tambou, Hall, Monet, Bell. We say, Ivory Coast 3-0 Seychelles. Aside from their poor run of results, Seychelles football is going through a very difficult period at present, which does not bode well for their chances here. In contrast, Ivory Coast have a world-class squad, and we expect they will come through this match with an easy win. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.